All right, y'all, it's that time to do the Saturday crossword for February 15th. I'll be uploading this late probably because I am in a hotel room. So we'll see when I actually put these online. But I'm on a 12-day streak apparently, so let's see if I can get through a second Saturday in a row and feel good about myself. So just looking at the grid already, looking like they've got a lot of thick boy answers in here. So we'll see what we can get. I'm not gonna try to rush through this, but I have a feeling that it's just gonna be tough. So sorry if there's a lot of me just not talking. Weaving technique named after a city in the Levant. No clue what that is, so let's just check the downs. Out of this world, alien is something that comes to mind. Foreign. I feel like there's another word I'm thinking of that is usually referred to like in medical, foreign to the body, but I can't come to mind. It doesn't come to mind. But out of this world could also mean just outstanding, awesome. We'll see what it comes to be if we get that far. Swallows could mean birds, could likely just mean the ingest, so I don't know what word to put here, but let's throw that S. London and Budapest have had them since 1863 and 1896, respectively. Not sure, but I'll throw the S in there. We'll see what it is. I have no clue, to be honest. Order from an impassioned drill instructor. We'll see. I'm just like, halt, on your face, something. Sylvia something, so-called Grand Dame of British cinema, no clue. Goldfish, a fish that is gold, not necessarily goldfish. 3-letter word for fish. I want to put koi, even though they're not gold in particular, so we'll just come back to it just because I did not get anything from that, and I want to not feel so bad about it. Straight shooting, not sure. It could end in ing, but if this is about it as an adjective, then it would be just a descriptor. Like straight shooting would be proper, something like that. But let's check the downs if it'll give us a clue. In a grand style, somethingly, kingly, soul only, could be lone, could be only. Salty drink, what has salt in it? Drink could just mean the sea. Salty seas are salty. Drink could just mean a body of water. Sure, it's a Saturday, why not? Comestible mention in That's Amore. I don't know what a comestible is, so let's keep going. Thoughtful types. This is going to be some, what's it called? Some star sign, some zodiac sign or whatever. I don't know which one it'll be, so I'm going to throw a Cancer in there for fun. Traffic controllers. So traffic controller, I think, will usually refer to air traffic, but what about other kinds of traffic? What about car traffic, lights? I don't know. I'm just going to throw that. Obviously, it doesn't go well with the C here. If we look at the across straight shooting, no something. This could be no something. I feel better about the S than the other two. Cancer was a educated guess. Lights was a complete guess. So I can't think of what'll fit there. In a grand style also, I'm not sure what'll work there as well. So I'm just going to keep going. We might just wipe everything out here, or at least the ones I feel less confident about. And also remembering that this could also be just lone. But I'm going to leave it as only for now. All right, let's check the crosses here. Pretty, please. Can I, mom? Now this is in quotes. Again, these can be whatever we want. But who says pretty, pretty please? Someone trying to be cute, or someone who's young, small. Who would they say it to? Their mom. So, can I? May I, mom? Please? We'll see. Out of this world does not work. Can't think of anything. We'll just keep going back through these if we get more crosses. And no clue. Here on Earth, mundane. And again, I guessed on koi as well, so can I, mom? Could very well be wrong. Even if the words are right, it could be mom, can I? And this is what makes these quotes pretty hard. Big name in flat voyeur is Onida. So Cancer is wrong. I can't think of what sign has a D in it. So now I'm questioning if this is a zodiac sign thing like I originally thought. Traffic controllers, I can't think of what would replace it, but here I feel a bit better about straight shooting. No something, I don't know, but also in a grand style, nobly. So we'll hit the across when we get to it. But let's check the downs again. Now that we know Nita's there. Okay, yeah, I already looked at this, I just realized, so I'll keep going. Pirate slack, stereotypically, I don't know. Second leg is what comes to mind. Second eye, because eye patch and peg leg, no clue. We can come back to it. They beg to differ. Plural, perhaps. I wanted to say like debate club, though. Debate clubs, plural, maybe? Also could mean someone who pirates, just pirates like music, as opposed to like Yar Pirate. But we'll see. Bit of attire, supposedly named for its original bright red cloth. When I try to think of something that's a bright red cloth, I can't think of what it would be here. Named for its original bright red. Blazer. Sure, why not? Pizza pie is in That's Amore, so I guess comestible could be something you eat. Thoughtful types, I want to put like ideators, which won't fit. Traffic controllers, cones, pylons. Straight shooting could be no spit. And we'll keep going. So, idea men, perhaps. Gender bias, traffic controllers, I still can't think. So let's keep going. Idris Elba. Still don't know that. Swallows. Don't know. London, Budapest, had them since 1863, 1896. No clue. Order. Something it. I don't know. And Olive still won't know who that is. So we'll keep going. Party of a fancy place setting. Part of a fancy place setting. Could be a doily, which would make debate clubs wrong, which wouldn't surprise me. But if I put the doily here on Earth, DOI, they cover top stories. I'll just keep going for now. I don't feel any better about doily than debate clubs. Something Taylor, head coach of the Bengals. I want to say Zach Taylor, with a K. No spin. Narcos. Yeah, I think that's it. Narcos. Zach with a C. No spin, not no spit makes more sense, and we get Narcos. Those who control drug traffic. Really bright. We'll skip it for now. Could be a number of words, but bright probably refers to someone who's smart, intelligent, as opposed to light, bright. Composer Anderson of ABBA, no clue. Let's check this down. Place for subs. So sub could mean the submarine, so like ocean, but sub is short for something, so it's potentially a shorthand word for what it is. So submarine, sub sandwich, subway, substitutes on the field, on the baseball field or in an arena. So it could be any of those. So I'll come back to that. Threads that are hard to find. Camo is clothes. Threads are clothes. Hard to find because they're hard to see. Whalers Hall. I want to put trawling net, but I can't think of what would start with a C, so I'll keep going. Letter that starts with the most words in the dictionary. S, ESS. How in this world. I'm going to even remove Can I Mom in a moment. But the I and the E I feel good about. I just have to kind of blank my mind to really hook into those once we come back to it. Classic candy brand discontinued in 2018. Not sure. Giuseppe something. Italian PM? Do not know. Things put into decks. Tape deck. Whalers Hall. Still don't know. Bit of color. A tinge. Could also be tinct, maybe. I feel bad enough already. Just rub it in. All right, I'm removing debate clubs. It's either just rub it in or don't rub it in. Let's find out. Don't rub it in. There's a quote, but the rub it in feels pretty good. But again, that's why quotes can be hard, is because you could throw whatever word fits in there, and there's no reason to say it's wrong. So, acted in a grandfatherly way, so don't rub it in is good, because grandfatherly way, grandparents will dote on their grandkids, and that's just what you get in crosswords often. We'll come back around to these. Place for subs. So sub as in a sporting event, arena and field won't work here. Sandwich, nope, diner. Perhaps. And yeah, maybe. Here on Earth. We beg to differ. They cover top stories. Too many. Tired in a way. Burnt, perhaps. Whalers Hall is. Still don't know. We'll skip 24 Cross, classic Kenny brand. Can't think of it, so we'll keep going. Disregard. Let's check the down. Solving Saturday times crossword might earn you informally. Nerd cred, maybe. Disregard. We'll keep going. Go all in. Let. I want to say something like bet large. Fimfu native. No clue. These I'm not going to get much a dent in. I'm going to remove these, and actually Whalers Hall I think would be catch. go all in. I think that would make burnt incorrect. Erg is not likely to be there, and I don't want to confuse myself for what this might be. Disregard. We'll come back to solid red ball. 3 ball. I'm guessing red ball. I'm thinking for billiards. I don't know the colors and stripes and all that, but 3 is a number that fits here, so I'm rolling with it. Ground breaking event. I'm thinking it's either something to do with an earthquake itself, or it could actually be like a ground breaking event, or it could be like someone just kind of using a tool in the garden. Still don't know what this Thimphu native is, so gonna keep going, and don't know this Italian dude still. Occupy as a desk, sit at. So like I said, this might actually be tinked and not tinge, and that's where we're at. Let's check the crosses here now. That letter didn't change, but this one did. Go all in. And I'll leave it as is. All right, we'll keep going. That's unreal. The exclamation points of something that's not real, maybe a lie or a fib. 2000 knots. Doesn't fit. Like shrimp étouffe. I have no idea. Try it out. Didn't get any of these. I'm gonna remove lie. Maybe something else fits in there. But yeah, that knots doesn't fit here. What else would the 00s be if it doesn't refer to years? Try it out. I can put the ED here, and we'll get to it. Paul Rudd. Groundbreaking event. An actual event. Tremor. There you go. We'll keep going now. Small lake producer. Quail. Quail eggs are small. It may go across the board. Not sure, but let's put the U here. That could be a Q. So I'm just gonna throw that there. It's probably wrong. Here on Earth. They beg to differ. Contrarians. They cover top stories. Let's put that S here. Now let's check the crosses that we might be able to get. Pirate slack. Stereotypically, what would end with a C? We'll get to it. I'm gonna lock in doily here now that the contrarian works. Musician, composer of ABBA. No clue. Maybe we'll guess if we get it down. Classic candy brand. I don't know. Disregard. Gonna keep going. Go all in. I'm gonna remove diner at this point, actually. All right, not getting it, so I'll keep going. 100% pure, maybe. Ribbons, but not medals. No clue. Oh, aughts, not knots. My bad. Tried out, tested. All right, so let's check this. That's unreal. Act is not real. Creamy, perhaps. All right, art, act, whatever. Let's go with act. All right, let's keep going. Abbreviate ending, etc. I'll skip that still. You got me. Burnt, maybe. Wine, dine. You got me. No clue. Wise guys, sages are wise. A kickstart, spur, maybe. Ribbons. Keep going. Hitchcock thriller. Sign approval would be a nod. I don't really know Hitchcock stuff, so I'll skip it, quick pick. Snapchat. I guess it works. Their cover top stories. I'll put the O there. Shuns, something shuns. Stereotypical tattoo on a poker player's arm. Ace. Ribbons. I'm gonna remove this right now. I don't really like Snapchat for the answer for a quick pick, or I guess inversely quick pick as a clue for Snapchat, but whatever, it's fine. New Year's Day, 1-1, so Q. Let's remove that. We'll keep the U, but let's check the downs. I'm gonna go with Bhutani. Sure, why not? It may go across the board. I don't know what that means. Here on Earth. Don't know. All right, let's go all in. Bet something. All right, gonna jump around. You got me. Dunno. All right, I'll remove that even. I'll remove the O here. Maybe it's Q something and not an actual word. This is probably Marnie, but I don't want to guess yet. Abandon as plans. Oh, Creole. Snapshot. Scuttle. Pasta. Ribbons could be pasta, but not medals, I guess. Plagued by. Ridden by. It may go across the board. Queen can go across the board. I guess you got me. I feel like dunno fits, but that doesn't make sense here if you ask me. Oh, yeah, I thought it would be you got me, like, ooh, I'm caught. But it's like, you got me, like, I don't know that. Good question. So I'll throw that back in. Got the lead out, so you erase like a pencil lead. All right, so we can check the down here. Here on Earth. I wanted to say like third rock from the sun or something like that. And they cover top stories. Who would they be? They could literally cover top stories, or they could be the people who report on top stories as well. When I'm for both of those, I'm referring to news stories. It could also mean a story in a building. So what covers the top story in a building, and what does cover mean? Could be insulations. The ranch, perhaps. I know, never heard of that. Disregard, nonchalance. Giuseppe. Well, did I get any down? So banal, tired, banal. Okay, tired, not like someone who is tired, but let's say a trend that's tired. I'm gonna remove koi and can I mom at this point. I'll remove this T. All right, so place for subs. Bench. So it is about substitutes. Bench is not short for anything, but yep. All right, so I got everything but top left, the northwest, and this little section here. Let me just reset my brain a little and check the downs. All right, out of this world. I'm gonna guess the letter here is gonna end up being an I, a T, or a D, possibly an L, or why did it say I? An N. Neon is really bright. I really have no clue what this might be. All right. Removing those did not help at all. If I knew a city in Levant or what Levant was, that would help. If I knew weaving techniques, that would help. I can only think of like knitting, knit and purl, braiding. No clue. Pretty please. I feel like this is going to end up being on or of, but I really have no idea what this classic candy brand is. That'd be funny if this was actually third. Looks like I might not get this. This would end my 12-day streak here on Earth. I feel like this is gonna be the one that really gets things moving if I can get it. I feel like this would be Conte. Is this Certs? Under the Sun, Benny, makes sense. Pirates Lack. Not sold. This is not koi. Pirates lack something ink or something in sea. Having this Sylvia person here does not help. If I have koi here, this would probably be you, which wouldn't help still. I'll remove this. I feel like neon's a bit of a guess here just because I got the N. I feel like Idris Elba has to be it. S has to be it. Out of this world. So if it's not a synonym for alien, how about outstanding? This London Budapest makes me feel like neon is wrong. Yeah, I think I'm stuck. Even though I got the under the sun, I don't feel good about my chances of doing much here. I feel good about under the sun. I feel good about contrarian. So what's for the acrosses? I'm not going to be able to guess one across without it. Some downs. 13 across, unless this is you and this under the sun is correct. I won't be able to do much more. Pirates lack, I feel like this is the one I need to get. Even I don't think I'll be able to get this. It's too ambiguous. If it's not neon, it wouldn't make sense to just think of anything that'll fit there for any potential definition of bright. Similar for out of this world. Swallows. This, I feel like this is just a vocab word that I can't think of. Like ingest. It's not egest. That's opposite of ingest, and would go against Idris Elba, which I still think is correct. I'm not going to know anything about London and Budapest. Four down, I might be able to get a guess. Again. Instructor, I've been thinking like drill instructor, but any kind of instructor who is excited might say again when you do a decent job, or even when you do a shitty job, both of them. Let's throw koi back in here for fun and see if we can come up with any. Something I'm just throwing in letters that might work if I look at the crosses. But I'm going to remove this. Sorry, texting my sister. Okay, sorry, texted my mom as well. Yep. I don't think I'm getting any of these. Again, I feel like it is like 70% likely, but the acrosses don't really help out. Pretty please. I don't feel like I'm getting any closer with this. This U is really throwing me off here, because the only thing I could think of that'll end in a U is a U. But what would come before that to say pretty please? I do want to second guess under the sun, but what else can it be, really? Even contrarians. Like, if this were something else, it would be a vowel. Yep, all right. So, not a weaving technique, but I'm gonna see what happens if I throw tartan in here as a pattern and possibly named after a city. Abides, actually. Pretty please, I beg you. This, no clue, still. Order from an impassioned drill instructor could be again, still. So we remove the tartan. So just having this A for abides helped out. And I might have this breakthrough out of this world. I want to say like infinite as opposed to like finite. We'll come back to that. But koi still in play here. Could be cod, could be something. Let's check this 16 across again for pirate slack. Vitamin C. Oh my god. Vitamin. Really bright. Keen. Nope. That's wrong. Neon. It's neon. What I originally had. Out of this world. Divine. Metros. Damask. Sims. Sylvia Sims. All right. Let's see if we got it now. A little under 41 minutes. And I did it. Took a while slogging through that northwest portion. Second guessing myself so many times, but Under the Sun was right. This did end up being you. I just couldn't think of what the wording would be, and this is just an example of, yeah, it could really be anything that someone would say. Damask, aware of it, but there's no way I would have pulled that among other city names. Vitamin C really threw me off. I had no clue this was a thing. That was a stereotypical lack of a pirate, and on top of that, having it end with a standalone C for vitamin C also made it harder. I did get neon, but I removed it just because it could have been anything, and divine was a little bit harder. I think it's a good for the clue. Like out of this world, awesome, divine. There are different ways you could use both terms, but they do have a common. I managed to get abides as a guess just because I had a completely different guess for this with tartan. That happens sometimes. Let me get metros. It got me feeling confident about again. I would have never guessed Sims. I was trying to put Reese here because I had an R. I had little to no confidence in koi, but that turned out being correct as well. So I had a lot of good intuition for this northwest corner. It just had enough in the way to make it difficult. Outside of that, nothing too surprising. Some tough things. Snapshot here was a nice adjustment I had to make. I originally tried to put Snapchat. I was trying to put knots here for the 00s as opposed to aughts, but managed to correct that quickly too. And this dunno, you got me. Dunno, again, another quote, could be anything. Also took me a minute to figure out. So yeah, pretty difficult, but glad I slogged through it here for a Saturday. And yeah, that's it.